So 11:20.
That's what he said.
Let's just say 11:40. Oh, why chocolate?
Me? Nothing.
You want chocolate?
Hello, this is Jessica Bongos, and you're listening to the smoothest dial on Lagos Radio for good quality music. All because of you. Smooth. All because of you. 98.1. My life makes sense.
Imagine laughter, love, games, and family fun, all served in one big bowl of happiness.
Okay.
Now, imagine digging in for a second round. Indomie Love Bowl is back for season 2. Bring on family fun and games on Indomie Love Bowl season 2.
So your
February
event
1st
is
and showing every Saturday
football.
and Sunday from 6 p.m. on Africa Magic Channels, only on DSTV and GoTV.
Yo, it's time to switch up your streaming and social media experiences. Introducing the Glow My G bundle, the first all-in-one social and music bundle. It's the perfect bundle for texting, snapping, streaming, sharing, vibing, and everything you love doing online. With My G bundle, you get the data deals from Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, WhatsApp, Boomplay, Audiomack, and Glow TV, all in
Hi,
one
Chama, how you
bundle.
doing?
Now
Thanks
you can
for
make every
giving
naira
me time
count
today.
with affordable all-in-one
So,
data bundles with Glow
like I
My
said,
G. Get 1 gigabyte
I am
for 300 naira,
available
1.5
to
gigabytes for
discuss
500
and go
naira,
over
and 3.5 gigabytes for
every
1,000
possibility
naira
for
on
any
the Glow My G
possibility
bundle. Plus,
to
you
make
also
it
get
as big
1
as
hour of
possible.
free browsing on your favorite
So
apps.
yes,
That's
I'm going to tempt you with that other thing I tempted you. I'll
TikTok,
even go into some other
Boomplay,
more
Audiomack,
temptations.
and Glow TV.
So you
Dial
get.
star
So
312
I did.
to start
I'm on
making
this matter.
every naira count with
You need
Glow My
me
G
anytime.
bundle.
I did.
T's and C's
You
apply.
understand? Like I did. We'll figure out everything.
You're tuned in to the Quiet Storm. Smooth R&B music.
R&B soul music for the real fans of R&B.
Zone in to the best of smooth R&B. Music doesn't change.
R&B is transitional right now.
It's the beginning of time.
Singing and melody and lyrics that mean something.
Soothing music for the night. The Smooth Sessions.
On Smooth 98.1. Mondays to Thursdays from 8 p.m.
Hey, this is
All right.
Jake Oz, and you're listening to Nigeria's number one station. Smooth 98.1. Love music, love life.
Welcome. You're listening to Film Focus on Smooth 98.1, and this is what we do every Friday from 11 till 11:50. We talk about movies and give you the updates in the movie industry as well. So WhatsApp line to be a part of the conversation is 0809-444-0981. Again, 0809-444-0981. My name is Oluwaseun, and I do have Irabor with me here in the studio.
Live in the flesh, live and direct. He didn't point that out.
All right, so what have you been watching?
Ha! The Recruit.
Ah, okay.
And I mean, we're supposed to be seeing Kenneth Okolie, in the studio shortly, hopefully. And one of the things I saw at the premiere, which the movie is out already today, is you've been charging me to go and see Nollywood movies. Like, why am I not going, or why am I not seeing things more? So anyway, I have seen this movie I think is the movie of the year contender for 2025.
The year that just started.
And I'm happy that the year is starting with a bang. So if you're into family ties, love, relationships,
You left out
like
drama
in its real form, different intricacies, different facets, different everything, and you're into dialogue, great acting, you love wardrobe, that's the film for you. It is, to me, in my own opinion, yes, no film is perfect, you understand, but yes, that's a good contender for movie of the year for 2025. Something about the breaks, it's showing in cinemas. I saw that one at the premiere. In fact, I've seen it twice, by the way. I'll still go and see it again because I want people to go and see it. And The Recruit on the red pill, and The Real Housewives on the orange pill. So that's what I've been watching. Then I've been watching a lot of health videos because of the event. So those are the things I've been watching.
Okay, you tell us what you have been watching. Send us a message on WhatsApp 0809 0981. Again, 0809-444-0981. Oluwaseun says, Mr. Irabor isn't sounding hyped as usual. Oh. Waiting happen. I bet give a glass of smoothie. Irabor.
I already have. In fact, I have 3 self.
No, that's not the issue.
Mm.
The issue is that you're not sounding as hyped as usual. So
Yeah, because I've been having a lot of meetings, talking, so my voice is a bit down. I'm trying to control it so that I have a certain pitch. I don't go and do, you know, you now not hear me. So, but I'll try my best. Oluwaseun, is this better?
I don't think it's about the voice. It's about the energy. But what do I know?
Oh my God.
By the way, you can join us on YouTube. YouTube is at Smooth 981 FM Lagos. At Smooth 981 FM Lagos.
Okay.
All right, so before we dig into the updates, let us take you and walk you through what Nigerians have been watching on the streaming app. We'll start with the blue, we go to the red, and then we end it with the orange. Irabor, what color makes orange?
What color makes orange? Red and yellow.
All right, so let's
Am I correct?
Yeah.
I am?
Yes.
I actually just like pictured what red would be, what yellow. Oh, really? Huh.
Okay, so what color makes green?
Calm down now.
Just
no, give me that one. What color makes green?
Green.
Yeah.
Take a guess.
Yellow is
blue and something.
Blue and yellow. Okay.
And what about purple? Okay, first of all, before I even tell you, in case you're guessing, so like I help you to guide your guess. What are the primary colors? Remember the primary colors make all the colors.
It's not rugby. No, rugby is the
rainbow.
No, red, yellow, blue.
Congratulations.
Yeah, red, yellow, blue. Yes. My primary school certificate. I need to go and dig. I think I gave it to a Bolly woman. Yes, I remember. That's why.
Oh my God.
Anyway, there are a lot of things showing, Cha.
Okay.
A lot.
All right, so let's get started with the blue platform. And top 10, this one mixes the series as well as the movie. So starting with number 9 now. Remember that these are not necessarily recommendations, just what Nigerians have been watching for whatever reasons. And so we start with number 10, which is Oldest Bridesmaid. Number 9 is The Calendar Killer. Number 8 is Harlem. Number 7 is Family Base. Number 6 is The Switch. Number 5, something so comedic, Will Ferrell. Imagine you booking an event venue and another person books the same on the same date. You're having a wedding and both of you are supposed to, I don't know what happens, but both of you have to share the same event venue and you have to have your wedding. So now everybody's trying to outsmart the other and create the most wonderful experience for the other. If you were in a situation like that, what would you do?
Me, I like to back off from those type of things, or just let it be. Go and do another thing elsewhere.
We're talking about your wedding. Okay. All right then.
My wedding, the way anyway. That's don't worry. Go on.
Number 4, The Creator. What happens when you have an human or a human and AI baby? Number 3, you've not seen The Creator.
Human and AI baby.
What?
That sounds like a very good mix.
Superhuman?
Yeah, what kind of passport would that person have?
Passport.
No.
Extraterrestrial passport, definitely.
Okay, ET.
Number 4, The Creator. And number 3, a movie that has been recommended by some and they say is great, is Blink Twice, Channing Tatum. Number 2, Dave Bautista, being a hitman, Killer's Game. And number 1 is Mr. Beast, giving out $5 million and some other things. And that is about 1,000 players, $5 million, one winner. That's Mr. Beast's games. So that's the top 10 in Nigeria on the blue platform. Now let's go over to the red platform. We're going to start with the TV shows. So we do number 10 first, and that is Fake Profile. Imagine you want to surprise someone and you ended up being surprised because the person you thought was real and everything you thought they were was fake.
That's basically almost every human being these days.
Not almost, but I get your point. Number 9 is Squid Game. Number 8, something out of Vietnam, Devil's Diner. Number 7, Seven Doors. Number 6 is The Hooligan.
Wow. Seven doors.
Oh, nice.
Still in top 10. That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's number 7, 7 doors. Perfect. Number 6, The Hooligan. Number 5, something out of South Korea. How do you pronounce EXO? Is it so?
EXO.
EXO. Okay, I thought there was a way they call it, like so. Okay. So Kitty. Number 4, something South Korean but medical. The Trauma Code Heroes on Call. So if you like that blend, that's good to go for you. Number 3, Young, Famous, and African. Number 2, The Recruit. And number 1, The Night Agent, still doing it and people are watching it as well. Now for the top 10 movies, still number 1, Back in Action, Jamie Foxx and what's her name again? Cameron Diaz. Number 2, The Sentinel. Number 3, Kiki Palmer, Alice. Number 4, Lisha Be a Legend is Born. Number 5, 1,000 Words. I remember this movie. How many years ago? It's been a bit. Did you ever watch it? 1,000 Words.
I think that's
Eddie Murphy, yeah.
And Kerry Washington.
I don't even remember Kerry Washington, but I know the one that stuck to me was the last leaf that dropped and he died.
I remember, yeah, that 2012.
I know it was in the 2000, of course.
2010, yeah. 2012, I remember.
1,000 Words.
I mean, no color, but I try in other areas.
Clap for yourself. Now going to Bollywood for this one, a movie that's almost 4 hours, 3 hours 44 minutes. My word. That is Pushpa 2, The Rule. Then number 7 is The Halloween Ends, while number 8 is Ad Vitam. Number 9 is Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris, and number 10 is Crawl. On a final note, let's do the indigenous app. That's the orange app. Number 1, The Real Housewives of Lagos.
Damn.
Okay. Number 2.
Did you see the interview on Arise?
No.
You didn't see it? Okay. I'll send you the link. They've carried their drama to national television now. No Alasha.
I guess the script is being scripted well.
Yes, like WWE back in the day, in the 90s and early 2000s.
Number 2 is something new on the app, and that is Under the Influence. Number 3 is What Will People Say? Number 4 is International Space Station, while number 5 is The Last Rifleman. Princess on the Hill, The Tyrant and His Hand. Number 6, and then moving on to Who's Laughing Now? That's Bovi. You go to Bad Hombres, there is Law and Order, Soft Life, and June Part 2. That's the top 10 on the orange app. We're done for now.
I have a question for you.
What's the question?
If you were to be given soft life, what would that encompass?
Do I want soft life?
You don't want soft life. You want
what's the definition of the
That's
soft
what I'm saying. Like soft life, going by what we know as soft life. What would yours encompass?
Soft life. So that's a tricky question because I don't know the idea of soft life. I mean, based on what has been portrayed over the months and years, it does not go
So you don't
well
have a vision
with
of
my.
yours?
No, that's because I've not really thought about it. When I look at what soft life is defined as, my beliefs don't exactly line up with it. So I've never really thought about what it will be in an alternate version for me. So.
Maybe that's why I don't have a girlfriend though. These are the kind of questions that I ask on dates.
Soft life.
Like questions like
Like what?
yes.
Because,
Maybe that's why.
Because you know what? We'll take a breather.
Yeah.
A soft breather.
Yeah, but oh shit! Oh shit!
Soft life.
Yeah. So you don't know that there's anything like
I know
soft
it.
life.
I know it, but that's why I said outrightly. My brain cancels it because I don't believe in soft life.
So what do you believe in?
Okay, so to my knowledge, the soft life that is peddled around is
like no stress.
I don't believe in
girl.
that. Life is stress.
No,
When I say hold on, so this is it. Let me look for the way to articulate it. You have to in life. It's like developing a habit. It takes initial resistance of
of
force. You have to overcome something to build the habits. Now, you have to maintain the habits. Okay, so where I'm going with this is the summary is that work is constantly needed in life to have a kind of life, at least a kind of life that I need. So now to say,
So maybe the question should be, what kind of life do you need? That would help me understand what you're saying.
what kind of life do I need?
Yes. What kind of life do you need?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes, okay, so.
Yeah, we are. Good morning.
How you doing?
Welcome. It's okay. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. We thought masquerade popped up on sets and stopped you from coming.
Oh, there was traffic there.
Yeah, okay. So what were we talking about? Okay, so it's pretty much just going to be a chat about you, the movie, something about the breeds, something relaxed, something... I was going through your Wikipedia page and they said you have a crush on Ifeoma or Ufoma.
That was just a
Wait, according to it, they said your crush is still on. That you once had a crush on Nse Etim.
I admired her.
On
but
Wiki?
Yes, on Wikipedia. I was shocked.
This internet is actually
It's still there, so you need to edit that because that's. I said, okay, I'm curious.
Oh,
Hey, no. We'll talk now. Ask if the question is still alive.
All right.
Who follow my demo?
yes.
Oh yeah, she's hot now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, back
This
in the
is
day,
not
though,
a
I mean, she's hot now. Imagine her then.
yeah,
And
right.
she's tall.
Yeah. To the spectrum, yeah.
Okay. Love music, love life, love movies, series, animation, and we like the gist in between, so you're welcome. This is Film Focus on Smooth 98.1. And earlier, you have seen the flyer on our socials from Twitter to Instagram, as well as our WhatsApp status. And we did say that we're going to have a guest with us. And yeah, the Eagle has landed, and you're welcome to join the conversation. You can ask him whatever question you want to ask, like the one I just asked him about something I saw on his Wikipedia page, but I'm going to keep that under the wraps for now. So please welcome with us actor, model, husband, father, the one and the only Kenneth Okolie.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Good
What's up, guys?
morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Pleasure.
How have you been?
I have been great.
Did you rush in from a set?
Actually, I forgot I was in Nigeria. So the Nigerian time is just crazy, you know, when you book a ride or like your driver tells you I'm 5 minutes away. It's actually 15 minutes. So yeah, I forgot about that part.
Are you based in Nigeria or outside?
I'm based in the United States.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's true.
Yeah. I mean, I just realized
Did
when
you,
you said what you said.
were you shuffling or you moved fully, or give us the
So
gist?
I moved fully in 2021. I was supposed to move before COVID, but COVID, you know, messed a lot of things up. So 2021, I fully relocated to Chicago. Then for this movie, something about the Briggs, I got flown in by the producer.
Oh,
Yeah, so I mean, it's a big deal.
sounds like a lot of money was spent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She spend no expense actually to make it happen, and she made it happen.
I mean, before we go into that,
Yeah.
I'm just curious about some things. First of all, why did you move fully?
So my family's based there.
Okay.
We've been long distance marriage for almost 4 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it was a problem, you know. I mean, it was becoming a problem, you know. I had to close the gap, so I had to relocate. Yeah,
Why Chicago?
that's where she lives.
Oh, okay. Oh, she lives in Chicago.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were going to say?
No, I was just trying to understand the dynamic of that because, you know, something about the Briggs is different scenarios of love, life, family, and everything. So how were you able to contend with, you know, that 4-year gap and entering into the set of something about the Briggs and your own situation in that movie? Did you pull some, you know, inspiration from that?
Yes. So good thing about it was it was very relatable.
Okay.
Right. And my personality too was just kind of in sync with this character. So
Okay.
it was kind of it was similar, cool, calm, chilled guy, aggressive, you know, stuff like that. So it was difficult, but it wasn't so difficult to actually familiarize myself with this character.
All right.
So given my situation, like you said, yeah, it was, you know, a good level ground for me to actually catch up with.
Okay.
I think you are assuming that people, because the way you both just softly talked about it, like your character. They don't know the character you played for someone who's just hearing about that for the first time. So, I mean, first of all, tell us about the movie, the whole drama that happened in there, as well as the making. I mean, how were you all able to coordinate the madness? And then your character. I know sometimes when people get the script, they flip through and see if it's something they would want to. So when you were reached out to come do this, what was the thought process like, and how was the production as well?
Okay, let me start with when the producer first reached out to me. The director, who's the EP as well. I call her the producer, but she's the director. So she mentioned the script to me about the story. I asked for the brief of it first, like just enlighten me on the script, so I'll have an idea of what it is about them before I go into reading it, which she did, and sent me the scripts. And yeah, I read it twice in a day, to be honest, like to catch up with everything. Yeah,
Okay.
and I reached out to her. I was like, yeah, I love it. I love it. Just based on my character alone. I was in love with my character, but I felt more in love with my wife's character because of the drama she brought
Yes.
there, who Yabojo played, actually. And her mother, which is my mother-in-law in the movie, Buki writes, the combination, the collabo against my character in the movie is just phenomenal.
Catastrophe.
I know you saw it, right?
Thinking
It dealt
about
with me.
it, that movie actually, the way I think the fact that you told us that you had to be brought down here makes a lot of sense as I look at the cast. I think Madame Buki Wright also was pulled down here.
Yes.
Miss Liz Benson as well. I mean, it's like you were all just handpicked and
Yeah.
like a fine blend of ingredients. So how was it harmonizing? Did you all have some common ground? Did you have any sort of
Conflict.
yeah?
Being honest,
Mm.
for that type of ensemble, no drama whatsoever.
For a dramatic movie,
For a
that is
dramatic
ironic.
movie.
Really?
Yes, there was no drama on set at all. That's why we have that bond. That's why everyone shows up
Yeah.
for everything regarding the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And we actually, after every day we filmed, we
Mhm.
actually bonded, and we bonded
Okay.
into Dominic's room.
Okay.
She had a PA who actually made soup for us, gave us refreshments and everything, good
Just
wine.
chilling.
We just, so it was a good bonding moment for us.
Okay.
So it was also like a retrospective for us to actually catch up and discuss what we need to do next, how to align the next day and whatever we need to actually work on anyone's shortcomings. So like Rita's a very great person.
Yeah.
Yabo she's phenomenal.
Energetic.
And the rest of the characters, Daniel Timefyong,
Mhm.
and even Kanaga, the young guy on set, everyone was just willing to actually bond and understand each other, get to know each other, and made it much easier to flow. The chemistry was just so great. Even the director, she was like, okay, you guys just do your thing.
Yeah.
And we did it. So yeah.
It should really. I mean, from the costume to the casting, I think that's one of the best ensembles I've seen in Nollywood for the past 10 years. Like casting Yabo Ojo, the mom, casting Arike, everybody looked like each other. You and Stan, I was seeing some similarities
Yeah.
in the build, the face. I was like, okay, this casting is coming together and everything. Like, I really, really enjoyed the film. That's why I said, we had to get somebody from, the movie to come and talk about it.
Oh yeah. It was a great ensemble, to be honest, and she was very intentional about it. She was
Yes.
she paid attention to the detail, every detail, even from the costume by Yolanda KK. Yolanda she murdered it. She killed it. I swear. I give her props for that one. Man.
I don't know whether it's blue. There was a blue outfit you
The
wore.
royal blue suit.
Man.
Do you get to keep the outfits?
Some,
Oh, you kept some?
I maybe like one or two.
Okay.
Yeah, one or two.
Your boy's coming to steal.
That blue, no, the fit. No, the way they sewed the thing for him. That's how I like clothing to be. Like, as a guy, you're not supposed to wear too tight.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to wear too big, but it's supposed to fit your.
And let me tell you one thing,
Mm.
right? Every costume there was actually sewn to fit. It was bespoke. Everything there
from scratch.
from scratch. And when I got flown in, I got flown in maybe 2 to 3 days before I went to set, and they took my measurements.
Okay.
And they made it happen.
there.
Everything there and then.
That's given Olivia Pope scandals kind of so intentional. I think we need more of that. It's the same thing. Sorry, I know you wanted to ask the question. Because I think I also had the same idea or the same thought when I was watching Christmas in Lagos. I mean, they were very intentional about their outfit, their costume as well. And I think that is just giving a good image of Nollywood. It's not something that you just lump together. You're very intentional.
Right.
That's good.
Speaking about marriage, I mean, the whole dynamic of that entire story. I mean, this guy wanted to marry this girl, and she was just telling him, "Omo, my family is crazy," or they kind of went on a tour, of sorts. What do you think is important for people today? You just mentioned, you have to move back to Chicago and all that. What do you think is important for people to note when it comes to relationships today? And what do you think about relationships today in this day of technology and social media?
Man, this day of social media, I think people actually are getting the wrong idea of relationships and marriage in general. Because if you do not understand your partner and you let someone else make you understand your partner or judge your partner based off someone else's experience, then you're making a very big mistake. Because like I said, or like they say, marriage is meant to be a partnership. It's a solid collaboration between two people who are striving to understand each other and make each other better. But if you judge off someone else's account on social media because they make love look so, like fantasy and so commercial and so my dear, you're joking. Being honest, as a married person, there's some drama there. There's the love, there's the chocolate stage, then you face the drama, the do's and don'ts, you get to understand each other's do's and don'ts. That part could actually, wreck a lot of stuff. But you have to be intentional to want to understand this person, to be able to respect them and live with them. Because it's all about growth. And also, when the kids come into play,
that dynamic.
So that's the different dynamic. Because obviously the mother loves the kid more than the father. The father struggles for his attention back, but it's an everyday struggle. It's an everyday assignment, that you have to just work on and try and understand. Okay, hey, this is how to make this happen, and ask questions. Be transparent. Don't be too big or feel like too egotistic. This man's trying to respect me or whatever, or this woman is trying to respect me. Most times it's good for us to actually ask our wives questions or the female questions like, okay, hey, are you okay today? What is it you want? Do you need some time away or something? I mean, it's true, because sometimes my wife goes on trips and everything. I'm happy when she goes out with her friends. I'm like, okay, please just go do whatever you want to do and everything. If you want to have a few drinks, that's all on you and everything. I don't care. I'll be home, my son. When you come back, we'll gist about how the whole thing went. Like, she's my biggest gist partner. We gist. Wife and I, we gist openly, but I'm more of the listener than the gister. Because women.
I didn't know you're extra. I'm like, I don't mind them.
Are you serious? Wow.
Don't mean it.
I'm listening to you and I'm juxtaposing this with your role in the Royal Hibiscus. And this is my question. Do you think you actors and actresses, the roles that you play in movies, making love so perfect, do you think you have a hand in how people have their head in the sky and the clouds? I mean, in terms of how love should be. Yeah, take your cross.
Yeah, well, depends on the role you play. And also, I mean, see, movies actually depict past realities, right? People's stories, and some are actually based off fantasy of how it's supposed to look like, while skipping the whole rough phase of it and shaving that off. But all in all, I'd say I've played a part of making love look real. I've played a part of just movie alone, making a relationship look as organic as possible. Whereas you have issues with your wife and you actually mend it, even though you're not happy about it, even though you're not happy with the whole situation of things, but you try to make it work. And not be that husband, don't talk to me like that, I'm not your mate, my friend. Just be quiet, observe, and just step away from the drama. Take some time off, and when it's cool, then
Okay, so after this breather, we come back. I'm curious about how you actually got into acting, because I think you were quoted to once say that it was a coincidence or something, just like your modeling career. So I want the truth of that right after this breather. In case you're joining us for the first time, you are listening to Film Focus on Smooth 98.1, and we are talking with Kenneth Okolie, especially as the movie Something About the Briggs drops today, right? At the cinemas for everyone. Or is it already out?
It's already out.
It's already out. Okay, so yeah. in case you want to say hello to him or you have any question to ask him. Maybe one time that you saw him beating somebody in a movie, or how he treated another person. I think it was Irabor that was saying something about which character in Family Busy now.
Mike is
Michael
his
Rizzi.
character.
I'm sure that if
That
you see that
sibling, I don't
guy,
wish it on anybody. And Stan is in something about the bridge. I don't wish those kind of siblings.
Oh my god.
Chineke.
That-
God.
because I can only imagine how believable you all make those things look, and it developed that hatred or that anger in someone, and they see you on the streets, they want to slap you like, why did you do that?
Like Shola back in the day, Toy Tomato.
Oh, tell me about it. We'll be right back.
This is Fumbi Afro Funky Fumbi.
Kananga is still downstairs. Or should I get him?
And you are listening.
Why
to
not?
Come up with you.
Oh, I didn't see him.
Smooth
Hey,
8.1.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Love music.
You don't have his number?
No, today is the first time I'm like,
Do you have tag to come up? Look at this guy. He's going to lock himself out.
give me your card.
You
Probably
just
ready.
yeah.
Not really.
So once you're done with this one, you go back.
Yeah, actually tomorrow.
Oh wow. So hold on. So over there, you don't act. You just do all the things.
Over there,
Okay, that means
I've
when-
done about like 5 movies. I even have one that came out on the Christmas movie. Came out August.
Hi, my
Sorry,
name is
November.
Uzo.
Oh, okay.
And you're listening to Smooth
So, of American
98.1
movie.
of Music,
Hollywood.
Love Life.
Oh wow.
It starts on BT. BT Plus.
Oh, that's weird. How come I didn't know much about that? Okay, maybe I should follow more. So if you compare the industries there and here, we're going to ask that on air. Yep, we're going back. Love music, love life. You can join us on YouTube and see what's going behind the scene, and that is at Smooth 9020 FM Lagos on YouTube. But WhatsApp line is 0809 444 0981. Again, 0809 444 0981. Our guest today is Briggs, and he is Kenneth Okolie. So now I did mention behind the scene
Mm-hmm.
that since you are here, or not, you're over there more, and you act there as well,
Yes, I did.
and you've acted here before going back there. Try to compare the industry. How is it like the experience here in Nollywood and over there in Hollywood? What would you say?
Nollywood has a long way to go in terms of catching up with, how should I put it? Like standard. It's getting there. It's getting there, but like it's still like a long way to go.
I was going to ask for that. I mean, yeah, I need details. You have to give me the juice. Like in terms of going a long way, is it in terms of the relation with the people? Is it in terms of the quality of what we put out? In terms of when you say we have a long way to go, what do you mean?
So what I mean by that is production quality, right? Also sets, designs. There's a lot that goes into it. Even actors' green room, trailers, just based off what I've experienced personally over there in small Hollywood, I call it that. There's a big difference in terms of pre-production planning and also gathering every should I put it? This is just a lot. You've gathered everything. I don't want to go into production details or whatever, but there's just some steps that need to be taken and thoroughly coordinated, and also in terms of not holding back finances, making sure everything actually goes full time into production. Because I see a lot of times they want to shortchange some productions over here, which is a problem. Some people have actually called it out. I'm not first calling it out. It's been called out before, so I'm just saying what I heard. So you can't try to squeeze out some change because you want to make a production, and at the end of the day it looks so not good. And you want to put it in the cinema, and you're angry at the cinema for not pushing your movie for that long, keeping it for that long on screen. It's your production quality. So that's something that I actually learned from over there, because I've been doing some of the studying, and also I've shadowed 1 or 2 people to like see how it works and everything. Because in the future, definitely I hope to like be a director and see how these things work, and like also putting my own input into the industry over there and here as well. So yeah.
So if you're going to be a director, you're going to come back here, or you're going to do both?
I'll do both internationally.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll come back to you and ask the question of what do you think gets Nigerians in terms of the movie, their taste bud? What kind of movie do you think Nigerians go for? But I'll come back to you for that. And so joining us in the studio, please welcome one of, I think right now I'm going to call everybody one of the Briggs, the dramatic Briggs family. Here comes Kanaga Jr. Hi, hi, hi.
Hi, good
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. How
good
are
morning
you?
still. Yeah, I'm very well. Thank you so much.
How dramatic are you today?
Just a little bit. Fresh of the morning, so nothing serious. Yeah.
How has it been in the industry? How much pepper have you been shown? How much pepper are you showing someone? How's the attention? How are the ladies around you?
2 years in acting professionally. It's been good. It's actually been great. I'm so proud of the journey so far because initially I was, I've been in Nollywood for say 5 years now. I had to do production work initially, and then I just took the bold step to, come in full force into like acting properly, and it's been great. I'm grateful for every opportunity that I've been given. Everybody I've had to work with, the producers, the directors, it's just been a very beautiful journey. I mean, ups and downs, bad days, good days, but I'm super grateful for how far I've come, and I know that it's pretty much just the beginning. So yeah, it's good.
So your time working on this movie, what were some of the highlights for you?
First of all, working with people that I have always looked up to. Kenneth here is someone that he made such a beautiful film that I would watch over and over again. I think the Royal. Yes, I would always watch that movie and be like, damn, that's a good film. Working with Auntie Gloria Young and come on, Nobet Young, Rita Dominic, Yabo Joe.
So that's like a dream come true?
It was a dream come true. And it was just very seamless. It was a good working environment. Everybody brought on the A game. And I'm sure that when people watch this film, you would see that it's not just a movie filled with A-list actors, but everybody performed. And then you feel the essence of a beautiful film. So yeah, it was a great one.
Thank you. Now on WhatsApp, there is a question for you, Kenneth. Oluwaseun says, going by what your guest has said about how meticulous to details the production was, please ask him if he has any idea what the budget was. And also, what is it like getting into Hollywood? And if we will be seeing him in a major blockbuster in Hollywood soon. Lots of questions rolled up.
I'm telling you, that's like 3 questions in one. So in terms of budget, I have no idea how much it costs to make the real hibiscus. I'm sorry, something about the breaks. That's on you. That's on you. Well, anyway, for movies rolling out, I still have about 2 more movies that haven't fully premiered over there in the small Hollywood. So I have one that's already out, which is called The Christmas Miracle on BT Plus. Also have 3 other ones that have actually premiered. Breaking Bounds, which was filmed out in Chicago. I have Chokehold, that was filmed in St. Martin, which is already that's been premiered. But I'm thinking maybe the producer might want to bring it down to Nigeria to premiere it here as well. But I don't know. That's something we're discussing. That's actually like a beautiful movie. And also has Eina Wigwe, who featured in it as well. He's like one of the leads in the movie as well, because I played sub lead. Then Let Us Make Eve, that was filmed in Belize by Mark Harris. That's also going to be premiered. No, that's already premiered already, so that's like out there. But for now, like the ones that are going to come out, like Water Girl, which is going to be premiering. Not sure, maybe
so
March.
Much going on that you don't even have the details again.
Yeah, but that actually got nominated for Martha's Vineyard, which is like I think
for the Oscars.
Yeah, for the Oscars. Yeah. So once it qualifies, then we're good.
Yeah,
yeah,
I saw that one. Okay, so I'm going to keep my questions in the cooler and take this one on WhatsApp and then come to Irabor. Mide from Surulere has $1 million question for you.
Uh-oh.
Good morning, Smooth FM. I am a big fan of Kenneth and the way he transitioned from modeling, Mr. Nigeria. By the way, yes, Mr. Nigeria 2010. And then the second runner-up for 2015, Mr. World, right?
No, Mr. World was 2010 too.
2022.
2010.
2010.
Yeah.
Okay, which one was you and
So,
Mr. Nigeria in 2010?
Yeah, 2010, Mr. Nigeria, which qualified for Mr. World 2010.
What? Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I came second run up, yes.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm a big fan of Kenneth and the way he transitioned from modeling Mr. Nigeria to the movie industry should be studied. My question is, here it comes. I've always wondered is how these actors manage to put their lust when acting an erotic scene, especially with him being married.
Oh, shit.
I want you.
It's spicy. To be honest, I see it as a professional job, right? Because that's what it is. You know, it's all make believe, make it like, you know, believable for you guys to actually like it and love it and, you know, appreciate it. So that's what we do, you know, just because of you guys, you know, for you guys.
So diplomatic. I'm going to ask you a question. Are you aware of the whole Justin Baldoni, Blake Lively, Iggy Haga, brouhaha?
Mm-hmm.
What's your take? Since you didn't want to answer that one in details.
So here's another thing I know about social media, right? The first to cry in a relationship is not always the right person. You know, sometimes it's you know, yes, there's like, you know, I can be wrong, I could be right, but sometimes listen to both sides of the story.
Yeah.
From both people. Don't be quick to judge. And also, like, I'm also referring to like what happened recently as well. We all know, you know, always pay attention to detail. You know, ask questions, ask the right questions. Don't attack before you ask, because most people actually know about a lot of people is they listen to react, not listen to understand, which is a problem on social media.
Yes.
You know, we don't listen to react. You have to understand the situation. You have to hear this person's story, I hear this person's story, that'll weigh everything. I'll be like, oh, because there's history. And history is actually very evidential, you know, in this whole situation. So, like, Madam Blake Lively and Baldoni, a lot of people came out and said the same thing about her. You know, so there's evidence. He even has evidence of the sex on his phone, like text and everything. And what she asked him to, like, you know, do the whole thing, come to the room, and, you know, she was breastfeeding and that. So that's their own brouhaha that went on and everything, you know. But it's always good to, like, you know, hear both sides of the story from both people, and, you know.
Kanaga, what's your take?
Honestly, I think I share the same faith with what Kenneth said, because most of the time we just feed off like the first-hand information. Nobody really has the time to go check, oh, okay, this is what is true or this is what is not true. Then we can be able to, you know, gather the information and come to a point where it's like we understand what the situation is. Everyone is just quick to like, oh, this is the truth, but nobody really checks. You know, so it's very important that we hear from both parties before we actually throw our judgments in.
Okay, so about judgment, what is something that if anybody ever hears it about you or maybe ever goes on the internet, you just know that it's not possible about you?
How would I know? But something that people would that I stole.
Okay.
That I stole something. Yeah, it's never me.
Yeah,
it's never me. If people actually hear that, oh, this guy has been arrested for stealing, they'll be like, that's not him, that's not true.
Like, that is so weird, like.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess on the final note as we leave, to those who are just coming up, and it was the question or rather the answer he gave now that is making me ask that question as we leave the studio. What would you say is important as touching personal branding for an actor? I mean, what would be your recommendation that you as an actor, as you are trying to build a name for yourself in this industry, what are your do's and don'ts? What should be your do's and don'ts, rather, to help your longevity, that is?
Being honest, I'm a different person. It's completely from the next person. So I don't know how best to actually advise.
Okay, what has worked for you? Because I don't remember ever hearing a scandal about you.
Yeah, because I'm very low key. That's the thing about me. I don't really mingle much. I'm a loner.
Why? You're in a dramatic industry.
I know. That's the
How's
thing.
your circle like?
I barely have a circle.
What?
Yeah. being honest.
Like,
Like
he has a point.
my friends are like my childhood friends, who like live who are far from the industry, far from it. None of them are in the industry.
Why is that?
It's very intentional because, listen, it's not. I'm not trying to shade anybody in the industry, no. But the thing is, we're all colleagues, we're all work partners, and I don't take my work partners home.
Ooh. Okay.
So no industry friends at all
I have industry friends
that are close.
They are close. Remy, Demi, we're cool, you know. But that's it.
Yeah.
You know, those are my guys that I know, like, you know, I could chat with, like, on business basis, work basis and stuff, you know.
Okay.
But, like, you know, heartfelt basis.
Nah.
My homeboys.
Okay.
I know, like, they got me from day one.
All right.
Can I go?
It's you holding your for me.
I mean,
honestly, what I would advise is consistency, because it gets to a point where you question whether or not this is the right path for you. Because there are days where you would not get jobs, there are days where you would not get calls, and then you begin to question whether you're good at this or not. So consistency, prayer. I don't believe that there are actually friends per se in the industry, because, like it or not, it's a competition. Everyone is gonna say it's all love, but it's really all love, you know. Yeah. So you have to be prayerful. You have to show up every single time, and just be better, do better. That's it.
thank you. Any final word, Irabor, as we leave the studio?
I mean, I had 2 questions, but I'll just ask.
We have to keep that really short.
Put one forward. Just what would you tell people to, you know, kind of motivate them to go and watch something about the breaks?
Okay, so I'll tell people to, you know, go watch something about the breaks, because it's actually, sorry if I was a bit mumbled, I'm actually exhausted.
Sorry.
It's been a very tiring, you know, 1 week of being like, you know, yeah, I've been busy with stuff. So go watch something about the breaks, because it's hilarious, you know, it's dramatic. If you want to see your favorite actors, you know, do their thing again, head to the cinemas, show support. Richard Dominic is there, Irabor is there, Kenneth Okolie is there, Kanaga is there, Atibuki Wright is there, Gloria Young, Robert Young, Stanizé, Daniel Timef Young, Arike, Alman Badiwe. Yeah, the lineup is actually phenomenal.
Sick,
yeah, it's phenomenal. It's a beautiful story about love and drama, where love meets the family drama, and they now find out they actually have drama from outside coming in again. So like it's like bass boots everywhere. So please come watch this movie and just crack up. I'm telling you, poor Kalu.
We have to go, sadly, and there is a question from Vincent. So Vincent, we do not have the time to take this question. So what I'll do is I'll ask this question on YouTube and we can have it on YouTube. But for now, we just need to sign out. And on that note, your social media handle, gentlemen.
My social media handle is Kenneth Okolie.
Mine is Kanagar Junior, KANAGAJNR on all social media platforms.
Help me with the spelling of your Okolie, because I usually call it Okolie.
Okay, so it's Okolie. It's the same pronunciation.
Okay.
Okolie.
And you can find him on Instagram at
Irabor 100. That's how I keep it.
Yeah, we're done for today. Vincent, I'm so sorry. I mean, we need to be chased out of the studio. Oh, we'll answer your question on YouTube, I promise. My name is Oluwaseun, and you're listening to Smooth 98.1.
Gloria Anazia Young, and you're tuned to Smooth 98.1. Stay tuned.
We are overtime.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate
your patience.
Thank you for having us. So you fly back tomorrow?
Yep. Tomorrow morning,
back
first
to
flight.
the cold.
Wow. I know. I don't miss it, but man, after this heat, I think I want it.
He's Nigeria.
So sometimes you just come from. Okay, so I promised Vincent that I'm going to answer this. This is a question, right? He said, your guest talked about Nollywood having a long way to go, which is not far from the truth, though. I agree we've got to grow to improve across several fronts, especially as Hollywood has a wealth of experience owing from its decades of operation. I'm curious to ask, who determines standards that should be attained by other movie industry? For instance, who assesses Hollywood and then rates them good or poor or satisfactory? And secondly, why should Nollywood wait for validation or affirmation from anyone?
Good.
So,
morning and good afternoon.
Answer,
are we
who
using this
determines the
phone?
standards?
Shem, are we using this phone?
Yeah, but we're trying to answer it.
Oh, okay.
So who's under the standards? I would say the execs.
The what?
The executives.
Ah, okay.
The producers, the executive producers in the industry, because they've
Hello,
been on
everyone.
this.
This
The
is
Hollywood
Jen,
was Hollywood was the stage
and you are
first
listening to
before it became,
98.1.
mainstream in America. So they determined how they wanted to go. They determined how it should be portrayed. You know, and there's a big office in the White House that actually also funds Hollywood.
We don't have much. If I thought we have it here.
Yeah, exactly. This is actually what they actually do. They make America look great.
Yeah, I
You know,
agree.
That's their intention.
I agree.
You know,
I
America's
agree.
always the hero.
Yeah.
You know, Hollywood's always the hero. Like,
Yeah.
and stuff, you know, you never see
Yeah.
China being the hero. Russia being the hero. No. It has to be America being
So
the
we
hero.
need that.
So we need something like that that actually makes Nigeria, like, you know, portray Nigeria like in the good light. We're the giant of Africa. We claim, you know, but you know, all reality. We don't say. We don't. You understand? So we actually need to, like, you know, push that narrative out with our movies and do better. You know, we need to, like, fund it better. We also, like, need people that actually going to finance our movies, and let those who are financing their movies also finance the movies properly and pay their movies. Not just, you know, when you do a movie out there, next is making like billions of dollars in the industry, you're making noise, and when it's time for you to show that movie again, you're not supposed to be saying, it's a small film.
Okay.
Yeah. Fair enough. Let's get to the pictures. I am going to be the valley in the midst of these mountains. Oh my god.
Don't worry, fine girl, that's suffices for it.
This will not compensate for the height, and I'm not wearing heels, so.
Yeah.
It's like my sister.
So let me be here.
My sister keeps telling
Do we
me.
do here or here? Which one?
Anyone, no?
Okay, yes, fine.
Yes, fine.
Yeah.
Okay. You can use my phone as well.
So I should just use your phone.
No, you can use
So use
both.
that one and-
Well, you have to end the
Yes,
streaming.
please end it.
I don't know how to.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, don't know.
Why are you running?
Why you retired? Yeah, you want to sit down?
Okay.
Come on, man.
So sit or stand.